Welcome back. Today we're breaking down The West Wind by John Masefield. We'll explore the speaker's emotional longing for home, carried by the warm breeze of the Westlands. Let's get started.
Imagine being completely drained by your surroundings, exhausted from your daily life, when a sudden change in the breeze carries a familiar scent. Immediately, your chest aches for home. That exact sensory trigger is the foundation of the West Wind. The poet, John Masefield, finds himself far away from his home in the West Country of England, feeling weary and out of place. Look closely at the text of the first stanza. He establishes an immediate physical reaction to the weather. A warm wind blows in, and instantly, tears are in his eyes. This layout illustrates how the physical warmth of the spring breeze translates into the emotional comfort the poet finds in his home. The text provides literal geographic details to ground his nostalgia. He longs for the rolling, ancient landscape of the old brown hills. The wind also carries the highly specific essence of an English April, bringing to mind fields of blooming yellow daffodils. In the second stanza, Masefield explains why he needs to go back. He compares the air to wine, suggesting it is refreshing and intoxicating, the exact cure for his tired heart. The physical elements of the West Country landscape, the cool green grass, the apple orchards, the birds, serve as a direct answer to the poet's internal exhaustion. Note the punctuation shift at the start of the third stanza. These quotation marks signal a change in perspective. The poet has given the wind a voice. It speaks directly to him, affectionately calling him brother, a clear use of personification. By treating the wind as family, Masefield reveals his deep, unbreakable bond with nature. His inner desire to return is so potent that he imagines the landscape itself coaxing his tired body homeward. The wind uses rich visual and auditory imagery to tempt him. It describes bright sun, the warm rain, young green corn, and the sound of wild bees. The wind mentions white is the May. This refers to the white hawthorn flowers that bloom in spring, rather than the calendar month itself. Through this personification, the poem shifts gears. It moves from a passive memory of home into an active dialogue where nature attempts to pull the poet back. Let's break down stanza 4. The spring weather is a song to a man's soul, providing emotional peace for the heart. It simultaneously acts as fire to a man's brain, reawakening the mind with creative energy. Pause the video and find the 3 specific comforts the wind promises in the 5th stanza. The text identifies 3 promises: physical rest for his feet, an emotional balm for his heart, and sleep for aching eyes. In Masefield's view, nature operates as a holistic doctor. It provides distinct, targeted treatments for both physical fatigue and psychological trauma. Notice the structural shift in the final stanza. The quotation marks are gone. The internal struggle is over, and the poet's own voice returns. He states it's a white road westwards he must tread, explicitly linking that action to the land where I belong. That word must is crucial. No external authority is forcing him to move. It marks a profound internal realization of his own identity. He commits entirely to taking that literal physical path back to his homeland. This chart maps the poet's emotional arc. He begins deeply homesick, moves into an internal struggle, and ends entirely resolute. Masefield uses personification and simile to establish these themes, framing nature as a source of healing and home as his identity. By tracking the appearance and disappearance of those simple quotation marks, we can watch the poet transition from passive sorrow to absolute determination.
That brings us to the end of our analysis. If this video helped you understand the poem better, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Have a question or a request for our next video? Leave it in the comments below. See you in the next one.